I went to prison in about January of 2015 at Columbia River Correctional Institution. When you're in a unit, it's just blocks of beds going down probably 100, 200 feet or so.
CRCI is a general population institution. We don't have cells here. So you're on a housing unit with 75 other grown men.
Frustrating things can come up, and that happens a lot in here, just from noise alone.
When I was a counselor, I would often refer people to this class, specifically people that had problems with anger management or just a lot of stress and trauma in their life.
We come into a situation where people have been hurt. Either they've hurt people or they've been hurt themselves. Nobody gets into prison without going through some kind of trauma. And so they carry it in their body.
Yoga is helping them cope through some of the trauma that they've experienced in their lives so that they can move forward, let go of some of those resentments.
Our approach at Living Yoga is to try to help people understand that they can let go and they can find a different way.
I've learned a lot of ways to cope with daily stresses I have, interacting with people, how to be able to calm myself down.
I was never really able to meditate before I started practicing yoga, but for some reason when I get into the flow, nothing that is weighing on me is there temporarily.
I've been trying to learn how to relax my whole life, how to free my mind, feel a little bit more comfortable with myself. Coming to these classes has definitely helped me.
When doing yoga, it's definitely a time when you kind of do a lot of deep thinking. And I know the body stores a lot of energy as well. So certain poses can make you think of, certain things.
I was practicing yoga in here, probably my second time doing it. And I remember just laying there after we got done with the session. And I remember a childhood memory, actually, of my parents getting me from school. And it was something that I haven't thought about in years. I remember being told to just free my mind, just be able to live in the moment and to just free my mind as much as I can. And if a thought pops up, to just let it go. And I was laying there and I just remember the smell of the playground. I remember the kids playing. I remember the park. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, when I first got in, I think we were doing pigeon. I was immediately transported into when I was practicing yoga on the street, and I just had this longing and this missing for the friends that I had out there, and I started crying, and I was like, I need to get together, I'm in prison. I felt embarrassed about it, but yeah, I've definitely felt a lot of the connection to just it's an ancient practice. Just being connected to it through here brought back a lot of memories.
When we are there, a lot of the prison politics and different things that we have to abide by outside of the room doesn't really apply.
I've made a lot of connections in Living Yoga because, like I said, there is a lot of negative energy out there, and people doing and talking about things that aren't really positive or on a good path. And so Living Yoga kind of brings together people who are like-minded and on a positive path.
Almost every single class I went to, I had someone that I considered a friend in there with me. Just the one time I felt human.
I've seen their reaction when class was canceled. And you could just see that disappointment in their face because they were so excited to have that break from their everyday reality.
There was a brief ceasefire in the violence that is prison.
At Living Yoga, we give them a tool to cope with what seems like an intractably hard situation, to be able to find their inner peace.
When I hear students speak fully in their joyful curiosity about themselves and their connection to their bodies and to the world around them, even beyond these walls, there's a feeling of fulfillment there, and that we all were a part of that.
So I feel like it's a ripple effect of if we can reach that one heart, then it can expand and reach more people. And it's good for our community. It's good for the world.
I would say that if you have anything that you struggle with in your mind, and if your body just aches, that this will help you, this will heal you, this will recover what needs to be recovered.